LegalMatch has been a good source of clients, especially during this pandemic and stuff. It seems like more and more people during the pandemic have been reaching out to LegalMatch for some reason and sending me leads. And then it's just a matter of me being able to connect with the people who are looking for leads and feel like if I can get them in my office and talk to them, I've got an extremely good chance of them hiring me. I guess the best way I can say is the percentage of quality leads is a lot higher. I've been with Avo and some of the others and places like that. A lot of the other legal referral services have dozens of attorneys all vying for the same people, and you only get a few leads per month because they're spreading them out among so many people. The thing I like about LegalMatch is there's only a certain number of attorneys doing, for example, family law in the Salt Lake area. And so I get a lot more leads and a lot better quality leads because it's being restricted to fewer attorneys that are being notified on it. I like the fact that I can call with questions. I like the idea that they screen out some of the clients. So for the most part, we don't too often get those leads that say, looking for a pro se attorney or pro bono, I can't afford to pay, looking for somebody I can pay later, things of that nature. So I get good solid leads for the most part. And most of the people give me enough idea in their leads that I can respond in a way that makes sense and lets them know that I'm actually reading what they're putting out. Some weekends and some weeks I'll get 3 and 4 in a weekend, 2 or 3 more during the week. Sometimes I won't get anything for 3 or 4 days. But it seems like there's probably, I would guess close to, estimating here, 20 a month that I'm able to get, which is almost 1 a workday on average. And a fair number of those I would consider to be good qualified leads. And I'm landing enough of them that it really helped when COVID came in, and a lot of the other people weren't talking to each other, they weren't visiting with each other, so they weren't getting as many referrals from old clients. And so people were going online while they were stuck in their houses. And that still seems to be the case right now. I think at 20 that I get to pursue, to be honest with you, sometimes I don't pursue them because I've already landed 3 or 4 new clients that month and I don't want to overbook and overextend myself. So, I know when I first started with LegalMatch years ago, my caseworker was trying to caution me, and I think that month I got 15 leads. I thought 10 of them I was qualified for. I got 8 of them to come into my office and I landed 6 of them. If you're willing to put the work into it and follow up and be diligent in following up with the leads and talking to them, things of that nature, it's a really good return on investment. That's kind of how I look at it. I don't like going with advertisements that what's costing me is about what I get back in the first month with them or something. I like to be able to get more back than I put into it, and LegalMatch does a good job at that. I do think that it does a good job for getting people in front of me, and once they're in front of me, it's up to me to do my job. I think by staying on top of it, if you get a lead on Monday, you need to respond fairly quickly. If you don't respond till Wednesday or Thursday or even Tuesday, probably somebody else has probably already reached out to them and they've already got a conference set up and may have already committed to somebody else. So the 2 ways I benefit most from it are by responding right away to people, letting them know I care. And frankly, it's been a benefit because clients I've landed through LegalMatch have later referred other clients to me. I go back, aside from trying to respond to any new leads I get each day, I'll also go back several times a week and look at the leads that have come through in the last week or 10 days. I've been surprised to find that leads can be up there 4 or 5 or 6 days sometimes, and the people still haven't hired anybody. And if I go back and recontact them, give them a phone call, I can actually pick up some leads that have been around for a while. So I find that to be real helpful.